Everyone procrastinates. However, the difference between high performers and low performers is highly determined by what they choose to procrastinate on. So if you must procrastinate, decide to do so on a low value activity that doesn't make much of a positive contribution towards your life goals. Hey lovelies, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Abasiibiangake Itina. If you are new here, welcome to Unscripted Life and thanks for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe and join the Unscripted tribe. It's free. Thank you. Today, as we can see from the caption, we'll be discussing procrastination, what it means, causes, and how to overcome it. Oh my god, I can't believe that I've been so guilty of procrastination for such a very long time. For example, this YouTube channel, I've been saying I'm going to open a channel for like the past 5 years now. But thank God finally I've been able to start the channel. So let me share tips that can help you to overcome procrastination also. So stay tuned. So what is this procrastination? As we all know, procrastination is the act of postponing, putting off, delaying to take action, to wait until later out of habitual carelessness or laziness. It is a very bad habit that limits our level of productivity. Actually, I see it as a habit that we use in response to life stress, which we use as an immediate form of stress relief. Also, I see procrastination as a symptom of a wider issue. Issues like perfectionism, a tendency to defeat, anxiety, fear of failure or criticism, avoidance, low self-esteem, depression, trouble focus, etc. I would recommend that if you find yourself postponing a lot, you should find out the root cause of the habit and tackle it. Perfectionist mindset, that is OCD. Most times, if you are like me, who loves precision and pristine creations, you want what you are into to be sparkling and have a certain degree of sharpness, clearly defined goals. It should be perfect, it should be crisp, it should be squeaky clean without blemish. You want to cross all the T's and dot all the I's. Or if it's not perfect, then we can't relate. Note, things will not always go as planned. And we know that life itself is not perfect. And we are not perfect beings. Nobody is perfect. So how do you overcome procrastination if you have this perfectionist tendency? This is what you should do. Just start first with what you have at hand. Judiciously use whatever resources is available to you to embark on whatever project you want to embark on, to even bring out the creative nature in you. And then review and upgrade to your tests as other resources available to you. Remember, just start. Seek progress, not perfection. Perfectionism is not good for creators. It's an editor's mindset. You don't have to be the best. And that brings me to the next point, which is lack of confidence. This might come as a result of fear of failure, fear of criticism and condemnation. We often think we are not good enough, or what we have to offer, people have probably done it better. How do we now start and meet up with the standard already set by those who have gone ahead of us? Or what if I fail? Or what if I'm criticized? This is how you tackle this particular aspect of procrastination. Just understand times and seasons and have peace. Encourage yourself with the fact that people will always be ahead of others due to factors beyond our control. Factors like age, environment, the information available, level of education and exposure. Stop the comparison. Do you and build your self-confidence. One of the confidence boosters I know is results. Another is feedback. It will motivate you. How do you even know you will fail when you have not tried? What if you succeed? So just start that project. Start that business. Commit yourself to that investment. Go back to school if you need to. The next possible cause of procrastination is an overwhelming task. The task might be too hard or too boring. Often, when we overanalyze the workload or the risks involved in any project you want to embark on, we become reluctant and postpone the activity. And guess what? Time waits for no one. So how can you overcome this particular issue? Start small. Keep the task small. Set the bar low. Break it down step by step, one step at a time. There is this popular saying that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with just a step. Don't consider the whole. By putting it in chunks and taking it bit by bit, by putting it in chunks or segments, you will realize how much progress you have made. Another tip is, when you are finally doing this hard and important task, make sure you don't distract yourself, especially with digital distractions like notifications from social media. And that brings us to the planning stage, which is lack of planning. One of the major causes of procrastination is lack of planning. So how do we tackle lack of planning? Tackle it is by planning. One of the important rules of personal effectiveness is the 10-90 rule, which states that the first 10% of time you spend in planning will save you as much as 90% of the time in getting the work done once started. Make a list of everything you think you will need in order to achieve your goals. And as you think of new activities, add them to that list. That list will give you a visual picture of the larger task or objective. Organize that your list into a plan according to its importance or priorities, and make it in sequence like first, second, third, and so forth. With this, you will be far more productive and efficient. Then take action on that your plan immediately that moves you towards your greater goals and objectives. The next cause of procrastination is trivial things. So let's say, beware of trivial things. Are you guilty of busy doing unimportant things or doing the wrong things at the wrong time while the important task is being neglected? This is how to tackle that particular issue. When planning on how to use your time and your day, prioritize the important things and set timelines for achievement. Apply the 80-20 principle, which states that 20% of your activities will account for 80% of your results. Meaning that if you have a list of 10 items to do, 2 of those 10 items will turn out to be worth 5 times or even 10 times more than the other 8 items put together. So resist the urge to clear up smaller or insignificant tasks first. And when you meet deadlines, reward yourself. Let your planning for your day be all inclusive, even relaxation, leisure, and distractions like movies, social media, gisting with friends and families. And that takes us to the last point, lack of motivation. This is one of the major causes of procrastination. Are you guilty of lack of motivation? Then do this. Be accountable to your to-do list or somebody. Surround yourself with people of like minds that encourage you. Encourage yourself, motivate yourself by thinking of the positive outcome if you accomplish the task. Just thinking about starting and finishing an important task will so motivate you and help you overcome procrastination. As we know, motivation requires motive. The greater the potential positive impact that a task of yours will have on your life once it's clearly defined, the more motivated you will be to overcome procrastination, and get the task done quickly. Another tip is for you to know yourself. Know what motivates you. Know your identity. Know your personality. Know your temperament. Self-awareness is key. Observe your emotions and reasons you do the things you do. And finally, when you are able to conquer procrastination, it creates less clutter in your life, less anxiety, and it gives you more time to fully relax, knowing you've achieved your daily, weekly, monthly, and even yearly goals. That's it for procrastination. I hope you enjoyed the video and it has been valuable. I believe you've learned a thing or two to help with your unscripted life. Please make sure to leave a comment on what you think causes procrastination, and if you've been there, how you overcame it. And if you are in the long-term procrastination WhatsApp group like me, please comment with a blue emoji down below. Don't fail to like, subscribe, share with your friends keep learning.